Hey guys, how's it going? Goose Chronicles here. Today we got another Sky Wars video. Just kind of another game that I can talk about and show you guys kind of my logic behind what I do and stuff like that. It might help some of you out. Alright, just gotta wait for this countdown to start up. Alright, let's go. Alright, so what I like to do when I spawn in this map is to break that ice and just stand in the hole in case anyone tries to throw anything at me. It won't knock me off in any direction. Sorry, I always do this in every game. I always like to set up my bottom bar a certain way. It just helps me navigate it a little better. Now, because I spawned with this axe, and I have not good armor, but I already have a sword and everything, I'm just going to go right for the wood. I mean, like I've said in a lot of my other videos, it really helps with mobility and stuff like that. Alright, so let's do this. Another thing you always got to remember is to always look around and watch. You got to make sure, like, all guys always want to try and get in the middle, and something you got to remember is that you can't let them get there, because that's where all the good armor is and everything. So, like this guy, I saw this guy going, and I think I knock him off. Yeah, I knock him off. So that's one less guy in the match, and that's one less guy trying to get into the middle to get the gear, which could more likely let me get to it. But another thing is, the gear in the middle isn't everything. I mean, you do get the kind of weapons and stuff, but this game is not only about having the better gear and everything, it's about outsmarting your opponent. Yeah, this guy falls off too. I think I get this guy. Yep. So yeah, you don't necessarily have to have the best gear and all the best weapons and everything like that. You could win by pure strategy alone. So weapons isn't everything. So if you see guys go to the middle and they do get there, it's not a big deal. You just got to play a little more careful to avoid them if they have better weapons, and make sure you don't get knocked off by anything. Alright, so I don't want to get knocked off, so I put these blocks down behind me. So if he does hit me with snowballs, I'm just going to be hitting the back wall there. Alright, now I think I'm going to make my way over to him. And because there is a guy in front of me right there, and then I know there's a guy behind me, I'm doing this double wall just to make sure I don't get knocked off in any way, even though it necessarily wasn't necessary. But I think I stopped doing the double wall a little ways in. And remember, guys, you always have this, you don't always have to use your snowballs and your eggs. You always have this fishing rod that you can use to just annoy people, really. Like, you don't need it necessarily to knock people off, but it's just a good tool to get people. Good thing I put that second block down there, else I would have maybe have been knocked off. So this is my climbing technique. I think I've showed you guys before. Make sure that no one's going to be knocking you off. So a guy did get to the middle, unfortunately. But it's not that big a deal. Like I said, we can always beat him with like better strategy and stuff like that. Alright, so right now I'm either thinking, because I have the diamond sword, I'm either going to kill him with the diamond sword, or I'm going to drop lava on him, which is a safer, easier way to kill him, unless the guy is smart enough to know how to block the lava coming down. Now this guy likes to waste his snowballs, and then also there's a guy with a bow and arrow over here. Always take priority when you're trying to get away from people. It looks like everyone's trying to get me on this map. We got the guy also over here with the fishing rod, and this guy down here, and the guy in the middle. So you just got to be careful with people with bow and arrows. I mean, a majority of people don't have good aim, so I wouldn't worry about losing health and dying from it, but it is kind of worrisome that they can knock you off, which is probably the scariest thing. Now, as you can see, I have 2 arrows now. Also, this guy's coming up right now. Drop some lava. See, that's going to slow him down from getting to me or stop him altogether. Now, he doesn't even see where I am, if I remember this correctly. I could have ran up and dropped a lava on him because there was no path going the other way, but it didn't work as well as I thought it would. Now, right now there's a little bit of lag, which sometimes happens on larger servers. But I did kill him in the end, even though we had the same armor, because I did get that first hit in. Also, if you guys get golden apples, always use them. I don't think I had it up before the fight started, but it gives you those extra 2 hearts. And it's a really good way to regenerate health. If I had a snowball, I'd probably go to knock that guy off, but I didn't have any. So because I have these arrows now, that means that I can make a bow and arrow, which a lot of people don't do. Like when people who have bow and arrows on the map are shooting at you, a lot of people don't realize that they can then make their own bow and arrow and go after these people. Alright. Just moving some of my stuff around. Okay. So now I go into my thing, start making stuff. Like I said, some of that lag. Alright. Now I'm going to try and go for that guy. I don't think I get him though. Oh, no, I do. And he died too. Wow. I didn't. I thought he just fell off later on. I didn't even realize that I actually hit him off right there when I was playing the game. Always, this is another tip. When you guys go onto islands, always get the wood from that island. I can't express how useful wood is in this game. But yeah, if you guys can buy bow and arrows before the game starts, I wouldn't suggest it, because if you miss, someone else can just grab the arrows and then start using it against you. So it's kind of a double-edged sword when it comes to arrows. Alright, so now I think I'm getting up to head back over to where he is. I'm not too worried about doing the double-sided walk because he's in front of me, so he can only really hit me backwards. Even though this lava was there, it's not really going to slow me down very much. Just got to put that on the primary lava spawner. Alright, so now my main problem is just getting over to him. If I remember this correctly, I'm pretty sure he just sits there. He doesn't really do anything. That's what I mean, what a lot of people do, or someone will try and build up to you. Or if the guy has ender pearls, he'll just try and go after, like throw it up on top of the thing and spawn right behind you and then knock you off. So you always got to be careful about that if the guy is under pearls. This is a good height because he can't hit me with the fishing pole unless he tried. And because I'm coming at him this way, I'm going to start building the wall on the other side too. Alright. So at this point, I'm pretty much going to drop lava on him, but turns out he was stupid and killed himself. Thanks for watching, guys.